After a court on Wednesday issued orders for detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, that's the DCI, to access and seize property belonging to the controversial cleric Paul Mackenzie, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution is lining up several charges that Mackenzie will face in court. Troy Njue explores the impending charges as the exhumation of bodies continues in the vast Shakahola forest.
With close to 100 bodies discovered in Shakahola in Kilifi County, Pastor Paul Mackenzie's woes are just only beginning.
Kuwepo hapa.
The Good News International Ministries pastor is currently being held in connection to a murder incident report filed at Longobaya Police Station in Malindi Sub-County and is also linked to 2 children's mysterious deaths. The Director of Public Prosecution, Nudin Haji, addressing the press last week, cited grave indictments facing the cleric.
It's wise that the DPP should be able to go for the high voltage ones, that is the terrorism and the murder ones, so that he can be able to also successfully be able to take him to court. The charges I think he wants to charge him under is the Terrorism Act. Acts of the terrorism are captured under the Terrorism Act of 2012, which among other things spells the grounds under which he should be able to be charged, in that he was the person in charge of the property.
As the probe on Mackenzie continues, legal experts say his activities amount to crime against humanity and he could also face terrorism and religious radicalization charges.
Indeed, it's crimes against humanity because what is done is nothing less. But there's a threshold for you to go to the ICC. The ICC normally deals with the crimes against humanity, which have hit a threshold of 1,000 people deaths, 1,000 deaths. I don't think we are going to get there, or if we get there, then we'll have that discussion. Then secondly, for you to go to the ICC cannot just come in. It must come in when the local authorities, that is the Kenyan judicial system and the Kenyan internal security, have totally failed to handle.
It is reported that Mackenzie was charged several times between October 1997 and 2023 for his summons, but some of his cases collapsed. In many of those cases pending in court, Mackenzie has been released on bond. On Thursday, the Judicial Service Commission stated that it was examining the records to establish whether there was any misconduct on the part of its staff who handled the files of Pastor Mackenzie. In a statement, JSC also highlighted the cases facing the pastor, including the active ones. The court on 26th April granted orders to confiscate Mackenzie's title deeds documents, motor vehicles, access bank details, and other items linked to his conduct. Mackenzie is also under police investigation, together with 14 of his allies, has maintained he has spiritual prophetic powers.
A very tricky thing which the DPP has got to ensure that before he moves ahead with him, he needs to have watertight evidence. And the kind of evidence we're looking at is one whereby he has people who are involved directly testifying against Mackenzie.
According to the Kenya Red Cross Society, some 213 people who are linked to the controversial Kilifi pastor are still missing. For Prime Edition, I'm Troy Njue.